All right. Let's go, Shedeur, from the 5 yard line. Sanders. Handoff. 3 yard gain. TJ Slayton on the tackle. Whiteheart is starting. Harold Fanning Jr. and David Joku out. One with the groin, other with the knee. And Fanning Jr. is leading all receivers and receptions and touchdowns for the Browns. Oh, not everybody checking in out there. Browns versus Bengals right now. This is the game cast. Big Dog Chico calling right now. Shedeur Sanders from the 8 yard line. Second and 7. 0-0 is the score. Sanders. There's the snap. Looking downfield. Looking for passing. Throws it out to Sampson to the left side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds after a gain of 2 or 3 yards by Geno Stone. Kevin Stefanski, his sixth season as the Cleveland Browns head coach. Record 44-56. Oh, now Mr. B and everybody else out there. Aretha Bird checking in. Appreciate y'all. A little bit late today, but we on. Let's go, Shedeur, from the 11 yard line. 3rd and 4. 29th in the league in third down conversions. Got 2 wide receivers to the bottom, tight wide receivers to the top of the screen, along with will be basically a 2-by-2. One running back. Shedeur Sanders looking, crossing route complete. Corley. Good job. Completed on the crossing route. I love to see these crossing routes. That way they can Shedeur can easily identify the man-to-man coverage. And it's also just easier routes, easier throws to make for a young quarterback on those crossing routes. Great job. Great call, too. First down, Brown. 10:44 to go. 1st and 10 now. Oh, no, people on the East Coast taking in. There's the snap. Shedeur Sanders, 2 backs, taking the handoff to Cordy, stepping up in the backfield. He's a hit from the backside. That's going to be incompletion as he tried to throw it to one of his tight ends, Brendan Bates, but it hit the ground, of course, found the turf right before that as pressure all around Shedeur Sanders on a 4-man rush. Man, that left tackle look like they have a new left tackle in now. It's not going to be it's Whitepler now at left tackle. It's not going to be Big Cam Robinson. Whitepler usually came in as a center, played the guard, and got pushed outside the left tackle now. We'll see how this pans out. Gonna be very interesting, as my dog Chuck would say. There's the snap. Shedeur Sanders looking. 2nd down. Sanders gonna scramble. Gonna be hit, fumble. Ball comes out. And it looked like the Bengals might have it. Cam Sample knocked it loose, and it looked like the Bengals recovered it. Cross the 3rd. Howard crossed the 3rd, the rookie from Notre Dame. Shedeur Sanders has to find a way to eliminate these turnovers. First lost fumble for Shedeur. Oh, Shedeur trying to scramble, didn't take care of the ball as he was stepping up in the pocket, looking for a lane to run. That's going to be a 7th fumble recovery this season by the Bengals. First loss by Shedeur Sanders. The Browns are 4-12 this season. Turnovers really has been hurting them and not being able to produce turnovers on the defensive side also. Let's see if this defense, who played very well last week, can hold up now. Ranked most of the season number 2 versus the pass. Gonna have to show up today with Joe Burrow and those weapons on the outside. Flag on the play, 10:22 to go in the ball game. False start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. First down. First down. Orlando Brown Jr., the former Raven. And Brown, isn't he? What was his pop where he played with the Browns? Orlando Brown. Remember his pops was the offensive lineman that got hit in the eye by the referee who threw the flag back in the day. Now that's why they changed the flag the way they did. Run up the middle, brought down immediately Alex Wright out of UAB. Shout out to the UAB Blazers. Alex right in on a tackle. Can Miles Garrett get that sack record? Let me know in the chat right now. Can he get the record? Will he get it today? Joe Burrow shotgun formation. Three wide receivers, tight end, one running back. The second comes in motion. Brown right up the middle, flag on the play with 9:37, 9:36 on the clock now. Let's see what this flag is. Ref. Offsides. Defense number 95. Point them out, the Bengals. The Bengals fans are. Point them out. Remind me of somebody. Point them out. Point them out. Point them out. I'm trying to do something in the background while we get this, while the game is going on at the same time. Bear with me. There's the snap. Burrow looking to his right side, throwing completed. TJ Higgins making a guy miss. He goes down at about the 5-6 yard line. Ronnie Hickman with a shoestring tackle, gain of 22 yards on the play. Yes, this is the best wide receiver duo that they've probably seen all year long. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Chase in motion. There's the handoff. Pirine hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces to the right side, down to the 4 yard line. Mason Graham. Yep. Man, the Browns leading rookie or leading rusher, leading pass catcher. Man, all by rookies, most starts by the rookies. The Browns rookie, I told you guys, been impressive for what they did in the draft this past year. Second and goal now. Burrow looking to his right side, throwing to the flat to the running back is Brown, completed. Touchdown, Chase Brown. Bengals. He's good. Capitalizing off the turnover. They go up 6-0 early. They're sitting them out the backfield. Good job. Chase Brown. 11 touchdown this season, leading the Bengals. One more than T. Higgins. Chase Brown. No good on the PAT. Deflected. Alex Wright out of UAB got a hand on it. Great job. Alex Wright, big number 91, getting through there. Just not giving up on the play. Sounds like a UAB Blazer to me. Oh, now Alex Wright. Shedeur Sanders turnover leads to a touchdown from the Bengals. PAT. No good. Now we have a 6-0 score. We'll be back in a second. Shout out to everybody out there checking in. Hit the like, subscribe, coming all the other good stuff. It's Big as out. You consider seeing the place to be. Make sure y'all become a member of the channel by clicking the link in the chat. Or matter of fact, let me put the QR code up there so you guys can scan that QR code up there. Scan that QR code, become a member. Man, I don't know why. I think, man, somebody did something to my dang, bro. I don't know what happened to my thing in the background. Let me see who in the chat. Valerie Real Estate. Oh no. He said, "Let's go. Let's not make any more unnecessary mistakes." That's what I'm talking about. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat right now. Put W in the chat also. Let me know where y'all checking in from. Oh, now Sabrina Blankenship in the building. Johnson City, Tennessee in the building. SOB Chronicles. Baton Rouge, Louisiana in here. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go to Twitch also. I'll have the link in a second, and I'll have the info at the bottom of the screen in a second. Y'all make sure y'all go to Twitch. Follow your dog on Twitch. I'll be back in a second. Think about the last time you thank yourself for something. Maybe it was that me time you took last Tuesday, or finally learning Italian. Want to do something you'll really thank yourself for later? Start creating a plan for your financial goals today. State Farm agent Denise Smith is in the Denver metro community to help you look at things you want to save for and then build a plan that will set you up for success. The earlier you start planning your goals, the better off you'll be. So call State Farm agent Denise Smith at 303-343-3515 or online at www.safetysmith.com today. Then thank yourself later. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I see y'all in the chat. I see you in the chat going crazy right now. These Browns linemen suck for show. They got another combination of offensive linemen out there this week. My God. There's the kickoff. Woo, smacked at the 23-yard line. All right, let's go, Shedeur. Bounce back, baby. Time to bounce back. Bounce back. Samson, smash on the right side, nothing doing. Oh, Shedeur. Second and 10. Now with 7:20 on the clock. Browns on the 24-yard line. Toss sweep to the left side. Nice to Corley. 4-yard gain. Miles Murphy on the tackle. It's an old school toss sweep right there. Taking it back to the old school. My old fool who's so cool. If you want to get down, I'm gonna show you the way. Hit the like button. Let me hear you say, whoop, there it is. Third down and 6 now, 6:46 on the clock. Shedeur Sanders and the Browns trailing the Bengals of Cincinnati 6-0. Three wide receivers, including the former practice squad tight end, is in the game. At the bottom of the screen, Sanders thrown over the middle of the field. That's going to be nearly intercepted. Thrown once again. Browns will have to punt. Ah, two defenders right there to Shedeur Sanders trying to fit into that tight hole, nothing doing. But York is on the punt now. Made 1,008 grand on the square. All right, we'll be back after these.
Oh, man. I ain't got time for this. I can't go to jail. I got work in the morning.
Well, you best be calling Big Mama.
What's Big Mama gonna do for me?
No, Big Mama's bail bonded. She'll get you out fast. 504 Big Mama.
Oh, what's that number again?
What's Big Mama's number? 504 Big Mama. 504-244-6262.
Big Mama, I need your help.
I'm on my way, baby.
Browns versus Bengals. Big Dog Chico with the live call. Appreciate everybody checking in. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. Let me know where you're checking in from.
Bluetooth
What the
disconnected.
hell you got going on out there and you're fake caring about. We got the watch party going on, baby, right now. If you haven't become a member of the channel, please hit that QR code right there at the top of the screen to become one. I'd appreciate it. Because we've been doing this for the longest now. And I want to give a shout out to my fam who's in the chat checking in. Shout out to Coach Dre. Shout out to Shine 33777. Up in here, Mr. B8314. Sugar Trash in the building. Central Cali up in here with Den Danny. Betty Gulfport, Mississippi up in here. Oh, not Betty Kennedy. Richard LaFleur. Mary got all the money. She can fly me to her shows. All right. What happened in the Browns' first series? I was late tuning in. The Browns, a couple of runs, and then Shedeur Sanders stepped up in the pocket to scramble and was hit from the backside and the side and gave up a fumble, lost the fumble. First one of the season. They recovered it, went down on the drive, scored a touchdown, missed the PAT. So that's what gets us to a 6-0 score. Shedeur Sanders came back out once again. Nothing doing, 3-and-out series. Let's see if he can fare well on the next one. Should I say a lot better on the next one? Happy New Year to everybody else checking in out there, man. It's 2026. Y'all put a Happy New Year in the chat. Hopefully everybody New Year's has been going amazing so far in this 2026 Naive. This is my first time on in 2026, ain't it? Yes, indeed. There's the handoff up the middle. Room to run. Easy. All the way to the third level. P. Ryan. Dale Pitt on the tackle. First down. Bengals. 12, 13, 14-yard gain right there. Happy New Year in the chat. HNY in the chat. Put a 26 in the chat. Vancouver in the building. Oh, no. I need to get to Vancouver real fast. Hey, need to get to Vancouver. 09 Atlanta checking in. Chad Griffin up in here. Joe Burrow getting rid of the ball real fast today. 2.8 is the time. As far as average time, getting rid of the ball. There's another run. Takes Brown up the middle. Brought down by Ray Jenkins and Devin Bush. They're running right at Myles Garrett. They're not giving him a lot of chances to get after the quarterback to get that sack record. Lakers at Spurs next Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Tune in, presented by State Farm. There's the snap, handoff again. P. Ryan, bam, bam, bounce it off one behind the line of scrimmage and falling forward for the first down. On 2nd and 2, he picks up about 6. Bengals with a win probability of 90 to the Browns 10. My God. Right now, 2 of 4 Shedeur Sanders, 22 yards. Joe Burrow, 3 of 3, 26 yards. Ball at the 43-yard line. There's a shift from the offensive line. Big Brown moves to the right side. There's going to be a couple of tight ends to the left. Roll out from Burrow. He's going to throw it. One-handed catch by Jamar Chase, who came out of the backfield. Beautiful catch. Ball thrown a little bit behind him. He reached back with one hand, snagged it, falls forward. A yard from the first down. Jamar Chase is coming out of the backfield. Leaks out into the flat. Ball's behind him. Reaches back like he's saying, oh, now, hello to somebody, waving at somebody, just snacks the ball. Easy. Fort Myers, Florida in the building. Fort Jackson, South Carolina, Missouri up in here also. Making the jet sweep. Shovel pass. Brown. Maybe a yard or two on the pickup right there. Coach Prime home, close to Coach Dre. Sabrina Blankenship said. Lovely said she went to the same high school as Coach Prime. Oh, no, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Shout out to Coach Prime, and then we're gonna go over some of their new signees today also. Need 1,008 grams on the spell. Burrow throwing to Chase to the left side this time in the flat. He's going to get a blocker in front of him, fall forward. First down. Ronnie Hickman brings him down, but for another first down from the Bengals. Used to be called the Bungles. Y'all remember that? Cincinnati Bungles. Jamar Chase. Two receptions, 21 yards for Jamar Chase. Both been out of the backfield. 5-5, Joe Burrow starting the game off. 47 yards, 1 TD. There's a jet sweep. Williams. It's to the outside. Just short of the first down. Brought down by the former Ohio State Buckeye, Jerome Baker. Tyson Campbell down. Got to see what that injury is. They already been hating on my dog, Coach Prime, talking about this class, but they don't see who Coach Prime done brought in already. Here right now. If y'all not following Facebook, make sure y'all follow on Facebook, Big Dog Chico Sports Talk on Facebook. Holler at your dog. Any problems, you can holler at your dog. Holler at your dog. Oh, now, Aretha. Hey, if you're not following on Twitch, please follow on Twitch. If you have a Twitch, go to Twitch and follow Big Dog Chico. You can watch the same content on Twitch also. And you can engage in the chat just like you're doing on YouTube. Trying to get my followers up on Twitch, though. So if y'all can help your dog out by going to Twitch and watching the show, I appreciate it. Also, shout out to the young fella Cam Perry, who committed to Colorado, balled out of control this past year at Miami of Ohio. 43 receptions, 976 yards, and 6 touchdowns for the young wide receiver, Cam Perry. Look out for him to make big plays this year with the Buffs and Juju Lewis passing him the ball and Jordan Seaton protecting Juju Lewis just in case you don't know. But now you know. Now you know. 12 has the leads, no doubt today moving into the offseason. Birdseye been laying it down on the Bucks. Yep. And Danny, you found you a new one, huh? We're glad to introduce him to you. Been laying it out. All you got to do is follow Bird's Eye View. You'll catch up on the latest and the greatest. Coach Prime and the Buffs recruiting updates and things of that nature. If you have any business out there you want to promote, you got a sponsorship, you got marketing, get with your dog. I can put you out and have you marketed and your logo on the site and things of that nature. If you don't have Cash App, make sure you go to Cash App and use Cash App when you sign up. You get $5 when you sign up using our code L4S8P9H. Write that down and use that when you sign up for Cash App. Second down and 1 from the 12-yard line. Joe Burrow hands it off. Woo, P. Ryan running that thing hard. First down, Diabate and Bush along with Mason Graham as well on the tackle. First down now for the Bengals. 140 on the clock. Red zone, yeah, that's me. Is your face on Twitch, Chico, or are you hiding because you got in a scuffle last year? Something like that, then, Danny. Give me a minute, I'll be on camera. You can see my uh, amazing, ugly face, whatever you want to call it. You can see it in a second. I'll be on camera and put my makeup on, man. They still doing makeup in the back. Makeup lady was late, so gotta get my makeup on right. First they go from the 7. Joe Burrow throwing. Deflector is going to be picked off. Devin Bush, he's running 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He has room to run. P-Ron coming behind the block of Miles. Oh, block of Miles. There you go. He comes inside 20, 15, 10, 5. Devin Bush all the way for the pick 6. But, Cleveland Browns fashion on the 97-yard return, Devin Bush, there is a flag on the play. Myles Garrett with the block down the field. Let's see what the penalty is, though. The penalty is going to be during the return. On who, though? Touchdown. Good. Okay. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by Cleveland, number 30. 15 yards penalty. Touchdown, Browns. He's good. Devin Bush called for the unsportsmanlike. 3 interceptions, 2 returns. This one right here, that ball is deflected at the line of scrimmage, tipped at about the caught at about the 7-yard line, and Devin Bush showing the speed, the former running back. He getting out of there, dipped up the sideline and rolled out. Had one guy to beat. Big Shelby Harris, the veteran, tips the ball at the line of scrimmage, got a fingertip on it, or just a little bit of that big paw on that thing. And Devin Bush, his 3rd interception this season, taking it to the crib. The former Michigan Wolverine. PAT. Attempt right now. There it is. We're going to split the uprights from under the Smith. Browns have taken the lead 7-6 in the final minute of the first quarter. Devin Bush hitting the Marshawn Lynch as he goes into the touchdown for 6. Let's go, baby. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the join button. I'd appreciate it. You feel me? Hit that super chat if you want. Duncan Sean Peterson, appreciate that.
Me and contenders ain't got no relation. So what you win if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so the win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel ours. Bills tower. Over us, I overcome, I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions, don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joseph come, promote the curve, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO, I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two, you holding one, I'm holding you accountable, act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The Big Dog Chico Show. That sports talk. Scope up. Joe Flo.
Kick return brought down close to the 30-yard line, 49 seconds on the clock. Then Danny, I see you. Pensacola, Florida in the building. First down from the 30. Joe Burrow from under center to the shotgun now from the 30-yard line. There's the snap. Joe Burrow looking over the middle of the field. Check down to the running back. Brown hit. Gain of 3 yards. Thought the ball popped out on the hit, but going to be the Bengals football. Bam. Did he ever have control of that? They're going to have to replay that and see. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Oh, now Von Rondo in the chat. Second down now. There's the snap. Second and 10. P round bounce to the outside. Gets outside of Jenkins. Tripped up. Almost 9 yards before Ross trips him out of bounds. Short of the first down. Scan the QR code in the top of the screen. Let me make sure I put it up there. I got to change where it is too. I don't know who changed it, how it got changed. But damn. Third and 2. And that's going to take us to the second quarter. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Wake up and put a 2 in the chat. Yes, indeed. Going to commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Third down and 2 for Burrow and the Bengals now. Start of the second. Timeout Cincinnati. Still trying to hard count them coming out of the quarter. 3rd and 2 now. I want a sack. Me too. Can Shedeur Sanders get over 2 touchdowns today? What y'all think? I didn't bet today, man. I didn't have time. I wish I would have though. I still would have put money on it. Oh, now Jermaine Thomas, I appreciate it. Listening from Ocala, Florida. Man, my dog be all over the place. Ocala, Florida in the building. P. Ryan up the middle, first down, picked up from the Bengals once again. Run game has been efficient today. Big offensive line from the Bengals too. They're just leaning on this. I think the defensive line of the Browns, they're good, but still need a couple of other pieces, I think, up the middle to go along with Mason Graham. You got a couple of veterans and Shelby Harris in the middle. But you need another couple of guys in there, a couple of stout guys in there in the middle of that defense, I think, for the Browns. And maybe a couple other guys on the back end also. But they've been good so far for the most part of this season. Burrow complete to the flat. Ball comes out. Picked up by the Browns. He's going to run. Nope. I don't hear a whistle. And that's going to be a touchdown on the fumble recovery for the Browns. Another flag on the celebration, but let's see what the call is. Let's see if this is going to stand. Flag on the play, 14:06 on the clock. Fant, the tight end, caught, and Jerome Baker punches it out before it looks like Fant's knee hit the ground. That's going to be another turnover, a touchdown off a turnover for the Browns. Another one given up for the Bengals. This is going to be under review. Let's see what the call is going to be. This play is going to be looked at, Bob. Unbelievable. Back-to-back turnovers that led to possible touchdowns for the Bengals. Unbelievable. We'll be back in a second. Y'all make sure you hit that join button, become a member of the channel. All you got to do is scan that QR code on the top of the screen right there. Also, follow I Can, I Will Beverages on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever you can. Follow them on Instagram, on social media. My gosh. Man, negativity will find you. Just know that, guys. Yes, and Danny, you can super chat. This is a test to see if I can super chat. Yes, super chat went through. Thank you guys for super chatting. Your dog keeping me going in this with all this negativity floating around. Texting me negative stuff. Keep texting me. Shoot, we're gonna beat that. The devil is a lie. What they say that? The devil is a lie? We ain't lying. They're out there looking to get you. Happy New Year's, chat. Peace and blessings. Yes, indeed. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Happy New Year's to all you guys, man. I hope y'all having a great Happy New Year. You spent it with family. You didn't allow haters in your face. You know what I mean? You looked over it. You got some people out there, man. Shout out to the fathers out there who's trying to be fathers. Shout out to the mothers out there who are single mothers. Shout out to the ones who are not impeding on their father or mother being a parent. Whether you're a single father, hey man, allow the mother to see their kids and to be a part of the family, all right? Hope I ain't getting too far off the subject. Keep that circle small, Chico. You ain't lying about that, Sean. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the encouragement coming from my people out there, man. Y'all keep me up. Y'all just don't know the things that goes on in lives these days. People are crazy. You got to keep your sanity somehow, dog. I get on here and I talk to y'all. I thank you, Miss Lovely Lady, for the $10 super chat. You know what it is. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Appreciate all the cash apps. I missed the cash app last week that came through on the super chat also. I want to give a shout out to Anita, Calvin, and Miss Joseph for the super chat, who said blessings. Also, Jesse the Queen for the super chat. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for the super chats that keep me going. Here we go. 14:06. Andre Smith on the extra point, which has been brought back. Can you make it a 14-16? There's the kick. It's going to split the upright at the PAT for the 4-12 Cleveland Browns, leading the 6-10 Bengals, 14-6. Both off turnovers. Both off turnovers. Let's see if Shedeur can add some points to it. So shout out to my Lakers who be playing Wemby and the Spurs Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all check that out when you get a chance. Bengals are stressing out over a sack. You saw that last week with the Steelers. I think they were so much trying to hold Myles Garrett from getting a sack and not really going with their game plan. And look what they got him. Look what they got him. All right, let me go pick this up once I got something in my door. I'll be right back. Hold down. Glenda Sykes, I see you. I appreciate you for the cash app. Just came through. If you got cash app, I appreciate it. Look, y'all can join cash app if you don't have cash app. You can join cash app and get $5 for joining right now. Did you know that? You can get $5 for joining cash app right now and using my code L4S8P9H. There it is right there. Use that code right there. Share and get paid also. You get like $15 every time somebody sign up for it. All right. Across the 25-yard line, the Bengals coming back out. Myles Garrett has sacked Joe Burrow 11 times, tied with Lamar Jackson for the most quarterbacks he's sacked in his career. I'll be back in a second. Let's go, baby. Myles Garrett damn near got to him too, man. He almost got the Burrow right there. He'll get the sack today. He'll get the sack today. Let's go, baby. Burrow looking to the right side, completed the chase at that first down marker. Depending on the mark or the spot of the ball, they're going to be a first down. D'Angelo Ross on the tackle. Gain of 10 yards. Yes, we here now. They're going to be passing hell out of the ball now. Gain of 8 yards. There's the handoff. Brown up the middle. He's going to be hit by Schlesinger. He's at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. No gain. Actually, that's Mason Graham. Sorry, not Schlesinger. Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars, man, still balling. They're 12-4 in the season, playing the 3-13 Tennessee Titans. They're now up. Cam Ward is out of this ball game. Yes, indeed. He'll be up in here live and direct. Handoff. Ryan hit again by Mason Graham. Great job by the rookie. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1. 10:34 on the clock. Leave the offense out there and go for it. What do you think they should be doing right now? I thought they look like Stephon Diggs. Hell no. Oh, wow. Yes, Mason is playing today. Shoulder injury from Cam Ward. 4th and 1, 10:07 on the clock. They're going for it. Shotgun. I heard somebody say, man, you ugly as what? What? 5-yard penalty, delay a game, 4th down. Unbelievable. The Browns seem like they all discombobulated today. Burrow comes from under the center, goes to the sideline line. Look like they're gonna try to punt him and pin him back from midfield, right there at the 50-yard line on the logo. They'll be punting the ball with 9:54 on the clock. Larvadan is back deep. Another rookie for the Browns. Fair catch at the 12-yard line. 8-point lead for the Browns. Shedeur Sanders with 9:44, should I say. Happy New Year, everybody out there. Shedeur Sanders leading them back out. Shout out to our insurance agent, State Farm insurance agent, Miss Denise Smith in Colorado. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Hit her up. Think about the last time you thank yourself for something. Maybe it was that me time you took last Tuesday, or finally learning Italian. Want to do something you'll really thank yourself for later? Start creating a plan for your financial goals today. State Farm agent Denise Smith is in the Denver metro community to help you look at things you want to save for and then build a plan that will set you up for success. The earlier you start planning your goals, the better off you'll be. So call State Farm agent Denise Smith at 303-343-3515 or online at www.safetysmith.com today. Then thank yourself later. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I want to know is what y'all fake caring about out there today, what y'all got going on, man. Happy damn New Year. Big Dog Chico live and direct. First time this year. I'm coming on live on a live stream. I'm back now. Stay tuned for later on tonight. Unc and Chico will be live on the pregame network, myself and Uncle Neely. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. If you haven't experienced that yet, you're missing out. All right, you're missing out. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Follow us on the pregame network. Also, I'll have my post-game reaction right here on the Big Dog Chico channel. Make sure y'all scan that QR code right up there to become a member of this channel. Don't be left out. Don't be left out. All right. Become a member today. It's only $1.99 per month. It's less than a super chat, dog. Also follow my partner's water company, I Will Beverages, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter today. If you haven't already. If you haven't tasted that water, I feel bad for you, son. The best water in the world. In the world. Let me get it right. The best water in the world. I'm thinking of a slogan to go with it. Stay tuned. I'm thinking of a slogan to go with it. All right, let's get back to the ball game. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. In Cincinnati, 36 minutes since Shedeur Sanders' last snap. Dang. They've been scoring those points on defense. Now, 2 turnovers led to touchdowns for the Browns. 14-6 is the score. Shedeur Sanders 2 of 4, 22 yards. Raheem Rocket Sanders lined up in the backfield. Shedeur's going to play action to him, looking from the 4-yard line. Halftime, going to swing it out to Sanders in the flat. Completed. Sanders going to fall forward for a 7-yard gain, and the flag is down already, down to the 19-yard line. Goes Sanders. Raheem Sanders, that is. Cedric Johnson. Cam Robinson back in the game. And Cedric Johnson got his hands up and illegal hands to the face. Roughing the pass is going to be the call. Big Cam Johnson is the left tackle who allowed that defender to come in there and smack Shedeur Sanders in the top of the head. My God. Say we outside of the club and he think I'm a punk. What's some of y'all favorite songs from the 90s, from the early 2000s, 2010? That Bone Crusher was hard, right? Shedeur Sanders rolling to his right side. Oh my. That's gonna be a meme right there. That's gonna be a meme right there because y'all know people hating on Shedeur. That's gonna be a meme right there, dog. Look like they have Jim Haslam watching the game at the top with either his son or his grandson. He's not impressed right now, but that's not a good job by Shedeur Sanders. That he's rolled out to his right side, just kind of tripped over his own feet right there. Kind of tripped over the line right there, tripped over a blade of grass and fell down. It's gonna be a big loss of about 11. And that brings up 2nd and 21. 8:44 on the clock. Clock is running. Play clock down to 2. There's the snap. Shedeur Sanders on the stunt and is going to be hit. Man, that left side of the offensive line for the Browns are terrible. Joel Bitonio and Cam Robinson cannot handle a simple stunt by the defenders in the backfield immediately. They're lined up on the outside of Robinson. All they got to do is slide out, and just a simple twist that you see from high school to college, and especially in the pros, and they couldn't block it. If they put their hand up trying to block the sun, dog, they could not block it. 3rd and 31 now for Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. They've been going backwards. Terrible. Shedeur, quick screen. Williams, couple of blockers in front of him, but it's the Cleveland Browns offensive line blockers, and they block absolutely no damn body, and he goes down. Man, I tell you the truth. Stefanski and Deuce Staley talking in the backfield are on the sidelines now. 4th and 18, 7:34 on the clock. 68 is terrible. Cam Rob, man, I hate to talk bad about any player, man, especially one that's from Alabama and Mississippi. He's from Mississippi, I think, but went to Alabama. Come on, big dog. You way better than that. At least you was. Y'all getting beat like a damn drum. You getting beat like the neighborhood, you know what, back in the day. Everybody getting a turn, like a doorknob. Everybody gets a turn. You get a turn, you get a turn, you get a turn, you get a turn, he get a turn, we get a turn, everybody get a turn. Let's go.
Oh, man. I ain't got time for this. I can't go to jail. I got work in the morning.
Well, you best be calling Big Mama.
What's Big Mama gonna do for me?
No, Big Mama's bail bonded. She'll get you out fast. 504 Big Mama.
Oh, what's that number again?
What's Big Mama's number? 504 Big Mama. 504-244-6262.
Big Mama, I need your help.
I'm on my way, baby.
Myles Garrett, let's get that sack, big dog. I'm rooting for Myles Garrett. Hey, if you're out there in the chat right now, let me know what city or state you're representing from. We got over, 500 people in the chat right now. Y'all get up in here and let me know where you're representing from so I can represent for you right here. You know how we do it right here on the Big Dog Chico channel. Calling the game. 14-6 is the scores. Y'all see it right there. We got the 504 in the building. 504 boys. Huh? Boy, y'all running in place? Shout out to the GOAT Master P. Raleigh, North Carolina up here. If this is your first time checking in, y'all stand up like you're in church. Let me know you up in here. If this is your first time checking in, put first time in the chat, and then put your city in your chat or your state. If this is your first time checking in, Raleigh, North Carolina up in here, hit that like button if you can for the algorithm, please. 615 Cashville up in here. Kansas City, Missouri. I appreciate y'all checking in. ATL. Put the A's up. The Empire State of the South. Miss Donald, what's the Empire State of the South? Big Bubba could do better than 68. You ain't lying. Oh, now, Dennis. Shout out to you, my man. Hot Broomfield, Colorado. Hot up there. People, you said people don't realize Colorado or Denver area gets what, 300 plus days of sunshine? I think it was something crazy like that. First time from GA. Miss Dawn Duncan, I know this ain't your first time checking in. Myra. Houston, Texas up in here. Evans, Georgia. South Carolina. Oh, now to the 843. All my Geechee people out there in South Carolina. Shout out to my dog, Roddy White. Let's go. From the 22-yard line, Burrow looking to his right side, throwing over the middle. That's going to be nearly picked off again. Ronnie Hickman with the pass breakup over the middle of the field. Jackson, Mississippi, home of Uncle Neely in the building. Jackson State. People think Colorado is cold, but usually just when they're making excuses for Deion. See? Making excuses for Deion? First time we're up in here, VA in the building. Oh, now I appreciate that. Love L83 or Love L. Might be saying it wrong. 475 people up in here, only 106 likes. Can we run them likes up? I need to play my run them likes up song for y'all. Damn, run them likes up. It's time to run them likes up. Run them likes up. It's time to run them likes up. Appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel, dog. Help your brother out, man. Don't just come in here and eat the food and enjoy the content and not wipe your feet on the rug or let everybody know that you've been here. 7:09 on the clock, second quarter. Second and 15, 14. The Sixers for Joe Burrow dropping back, throwing it, completed over the middle of the field. Yoshivash goes down 6 yards shy of the first down. Good job by Joe Burrow, man. NFL history, he's the leader in accuracy. Joe Burrow. Amazing. Olympia, Washington up in here. Shout out to Marv checking in for the first time. Appreciate you. Mr. Snoopy, this is how you do it right here. Joe Burrow dropping it off. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Nearly picked off again. This time is Alex Wright from UAB, number 91, a defensive end opposite of Myles Garrett for the Cleveland Browns. That's going to take him off the field. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. And Joe Burrow and the Bengals sputtering now on the last couple of drives with the turnovers and the punts. Great job by the Browns defense. Number 2 all season long versus the pass. Barber then receives the punt, but out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And Danny told you guys, wipe your feet when you come up in here. Wipe your feet when you come up in here. That's saying, what's up? Hit the like button or something. Sacramento, California tapping in. We got Sacramento State, a couple of recruits and signees to Colorado from Sacramento State. Shout out to the Go-Go offense and Coach Brendan Marion coming over and joining the squad. Got to make sure I bring this up on the screen so y'all would know who have been the newest additions for the Buffs. Shout out to Coach Prime. Also, if you don't know, now you know. Coach Prime, when he's talking about, he was on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and he made comments on players only chasing money in the transfer portal, potentially jeopardizing their futures. He said, "I've never chased money in my life. I've chased greatness, and guess what came with greatness? the money. And I ain't talking about Deion, or no, I'm not talking about TIP's son, the money. I'm talking about the green, the paper, the dinero, the moolah, that cheese, that fetty, that guap, that gouda. That's what Coach Prime talking about, dog. You chase the greatness, the money gonna come with it. Don't chase the money, dog. You're gonna often fall short. You're gonna leave something on the table. You're not gonna get what you really want out the deal. Chase greatness, and the money will come. All right. That's why I'm just only trying to bring you guys the best content I can. Call the game the best I can. The money will come, whether it's super chats, ad revenue, or somebody will see it and say, you know what? Let me get that big head brother to call my game. I'll pay him a couple, this, that, and the other to call my game. That's how it comes. I'm just trying to put out great content. The money will follow. And Coach Prime has told you guys that. It's all about trust and relationships, dog. Trust and relationships. Trying to put you up on game is what Coach Prime said. So with these players leaving nowadays, you can't blame them, but it is what it is. And it's about that money, that guap, that moolah, that fetty, that cheese, the almighty dollar that'll make you holler. So, hey man, can't blame them. You just got to call it like it is. That's a fact. Shout out to Von Round. I appreciate that. We was always told to be great. When you're great, the greatness and blessings will come to you. That's what I'm talking about right there. Appreciate that, lovely lady. Take care, brother. Here we go, Shedeur Sanders on the 30-yard line now, coming back out, leading the Cleveland Browns. Let's go. Shotgun formation, bunch formation. Wide receiver to the top. He's going to hand it off to Sampson, the rookie running back out of Tennessee. He's going to be spun around and going to be a loss of a gain of a yard right there. Here comes Riley. Oh, my God. Let's go, C.J. Stroud. 20-10, Houston leading Indianapolis. Let's go, C.J. I root for C.J. Stroud. I like him. Played in the youth football league also. Put a let's go 12 in the chat. Let's go, Shedeur. I smell a touchdown on this drive right here. I smell a touchdown on this drive. 3 possessions, 2 first downs, 2 punts today for the Browns. Sanders, pressure in his face from the left side, throwing it on the crossing route, nearly picked off. Went for Judy. I didn't see Judy reach his hands out, but the defender reached his hands out. Come on, Jerry Judy. Come on, Jerry Judy. And that ball hit the defender in the gut. Man, Judy, man, come on, man. I'm seeing too many balls go over your head and you're not even putting your hands up, Jerry Judy. You don't want to catch no passes, dog. What you doing? Thank you, Von Randall. Come on, Shedeur. 3rd and 10. Yeah, come on, receivers. There's the snap. Shedeur dropping back. Pressure. Only a four-man rush. Shedeur's going to roll to his right side, throwing it to the outside. Oh, Jerry Judy completed and out of bounds. Maybe a gain of 5 yards right there, but that's going to be about 4 yards short of the first. 4th down now. The Browns going to jog to the sideline. Punt team comes out with 5:14 and running on the clock. Offense definitely not in rhythm right now. Definitely not enough weapons on this offense, man. You got Cedric Tillman on the outside, Jerry Judy, Gage Larvadan, Harold Fanning, Joku, Isaiah Bunn, Corley as the wide receivers. No real standouts in that wide receiver unit. 2 great tight ends in Joku and Fanning when they're healthy. Joku, when he's healthy, he hasn't been very productive this season. I would look for them to possibly, if they resign him, could be a sign and trade type of situation. Who knows? But they bring him back. They need more production from him next season. I can see a situation where they try to bring in another tight end and keep or keep Harold Fanning Jr. as their starter, number 1 tight end next year, and bring in another guy. I see them possibly busting out this roster for a lot of big contracts. No need to bring some of these big contracts back. Find some younger players to fill in and start off with your core that you have that you drafted last season and these 5 or 6 rookies that's playing right now. Schlesinger, Graham, Fanning, Shedeur, Judkins, Sampson. Yes, indeed. Big dog chicken proud of our Colorado boys. Shedeur, Travis, DeJounte, BJ, Green, Cam, and Jimmy Weaver all played this season, most definitely. Jet sweep now for the Bengals. Chase Brown around that right side and picking up a first down. Was out of bounds by Ronnie Hickman. Another Ohio State lookout on this Browns team. Is outflanked right there, man. Great play calling, mixing it up for the Bengals. Dale Pitt can't get outside and set the edge. Alex Wright can't get there. And Brown is going for 1,000 yards on the season today. Starting corners are out for the Browns. There's a throw right at one of those corners. It's going to be complete. Jamar Chase, he getting up the field and goes out of bounds easily at the 39-yard line of the Bengals. Excuse me, of the Browns. I'm 2 plays behind your broadcast. Slow it down, Chico. Okay. Scan that QR code at the top of the screen. I appreciate if you guys can become a member of the channel. Scan that QR code at the top of the screen. Great 80. There's the snap. Joe Burrow looking back. Check down underneath. Pirine brought down close to the 35-yard line. A couple of yards gained. Jamar Chase has passed Randy Moss and Torrey Hope for the second most receiving yards in their first 5 seasons all time. He's also taken over the NFL lead in receptions with this game today. Unbelievable. Jamar Chase, man. Him and Joe Burrow, man. It shows that relationship, that trusting relationship between the wide receiver and the quarterback. Burrow bumps it down to Pirine. Going to be short of the first down marker after a gain of 4, maybe a half a yard. Marshall said, hey to all chat queens and kings out there. I thought you were saying what's up to Queens, New York. Queens. What y'all think the Browns need to do this offseason? Nessa said the Browns need to go pick up Weaver from the Cardinals for the Browns. Their connection was unstoppable. That's what I said. So that'll be my first wide receiver pickup as far as former Shedeur Sanders wide receivers. Go get me Xavier Weaver. I think he's been playing sparingly with the Cardinals on their practice squad also. Go get me Zay Weaver, man. As they're taking a break right now. Go get me Zay Weaver to join Shedeur Sanders. Let me know who y'all think Shedeur Sanders' #1 receiver should be as far as who he once played with back in the day. But it's gonna be some familiarity in the Colorado locker room this season because they just signed on a running back from Sac State to go with that joke. Hold on, get it right. There it is. Go with that go-go offense. They have signed the former running back from Sac State, who's been falling out of damn control, and he has the skills to pay the damn bill when he gets to Colorado because he has that speed, that quick hit speed, that home run speed that you need in that backfield, especially in this go-go offense. I think they're making the right move with Coach Prime and the now staff that he has. Shout out to D-Box and what they're doing and bringing in certain guys that fit the program and fit what Coach Prime wants to do. Not really looking at he's this, he's that number, he's this stars or whatever he did. No, we're looking at the fit, the relationship also with the coaches had in the past, and that's what this guy brings. Damian Henderson II has committed to Colorado. This season, he totaled 91 carries, 565 yards, and 5 TDs on the season. This guy can go get it. He can score from anywhere on the field, a home run hitter, and he's the guy who knows how to hit that hole, understands the go-go offense that Coach Brandon Marion is bringing to Colorado because he ran it last year at Sac State. Brandon Marion brought in, I think, 73 players during his time at Sac State. So what Coach Prime, who's ranked number 6 right now as far as players leaving in the portal, This is nothing new. It's going on across college football, and Prime and his staff are now retooling with the right pieces to be successful. And I think so far they're making the right moves, dog. So y'all let me know what y'all think as far as what Coach Prime will be doing this off season in the transfer portal. I got a couple of other guys to announce and show you guys. If you don't know, you'll know before you leave the damn show with Big Dog Chico. He's good. That's damn near a bar. I'll take it. I ain't no rapper, but don't test me to drop some bars. All right, we're gonna go back to the ball game. The road to Canton is paved with QBs. That's right. Third and less than a yard, and Joe Burrow is gonna try to go with the tush push. Looked like he got the first down. Oh, it's not gonna be Burrow. It's gonna be Joe Flacco. Crowd going crazy. That could be Joe Flacco's final play and final game in the NFL. Flacco, the former Brown, went in to run the QB sneak. Shout out to Jimmy Horn Jr. He did make a big play a couple games ago. He played last night. I was hoping he'll be the coach of the Browns too, dog. Low key. But I kind of want him to stay in Colorado. Brown to the left side. Woo. Nice run. 8-yard gain on first down. Make the music with the mouthpiece. Hey, do me a favor. Let's see if we can get 5 people to pick their phones up if they're watching on TV right now and scan that QR code. Scan that QR code. There's the blitz. Joe Burrow stepping up in the pocket, throwing completed T. Higgins across the field on a crossing route. First down. Timeout called. Let me see if I can find this right quick. Hold up. 15 total plays for the Browns so far. So Burrow throwing outside incomplete pass. Oh, that's what there it is. There it is. Myles Garrett trying to get there. Can he get that sack? 51 quarterback pressures for Myles Garrett. That's leading the league. Second down, Burrow throwing to the end zone. Higgins, one-handed catch over the DB, touchdown, and a flag on the play. Beautiful catch from T. Higgins. Joe Burrow floated that thing up there. The nose dropped into the end zone right behind the DB, and T. Higgins reached that big paw out that thing and caught it. Let's see, did he push off pass interference? Defense, oh my gosh. Touchdown with the pass interference. One-handed catch. Unbelievable. T. Higgins. Back-to-back double-digit touchdown seasons for T. Higgins. Wow. Great job by T. One-on-one with the defender. Another PAT miss. What? 3 misses in the last 2 weeks for him. Wow. The only 3 misses he has all year are PATs, man. What's going on with him? And it wasn't tipped like the first one. 14-12 is the score now. And these points come back to bite him. I don't think the Browns wanted to, though. I think the Browns want to keep that high top 5 draft position. They get a win here. That might push them on the outside of the top 5. Dang. Those 2 points could be big. Let's go, Shedeur. 29 seconds left. He can come out there and do something, can't he? See how conservative they come out. $25. Hit at the 29, brought down the 30-yard line on the kick return. There we go. Scan that PayPal code right there to donate if you would like. Scan that PayPal code. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all become a member of the channel right there by scanning that QR code on the top of the screen. See if we can get 2 people to do that right now. I'm a proud Unc says that about me. I'm proud Unc says that about me, Dennis said. For sure. Let's go, Shedeur. 23 seconds to go. 30-yard line. There's the snap. Sanders hit from the backside, throwing over the middle of the field. Incomplete. Tried to go to the tight end, Whitehurst. Cedric Johnson or Carter hitting Shedeur from the backside. Number 68, Cam Robinson. Man. Boy. Whew, come on, man. 18 seconds to play. Sanders rolling to the left side over the heads of Judy. Ball sails out of bounds. Just throwing it away, basically. 13 seconds left, 3rd and 10. Browns look like they didn't practice this week. Yeah, they're gonna have to run the ball right here. All right. That'll take us to the end of the first half. 2-point ball game. No sacks from Myles Garrett in the first half. 2-point lead. Oh, man. All right, we'll be back in a second. Let me know what y'all think about what's going on so far in this ball game. Hit 'em.
Me and contenders ain't got no.
that engagement button if you're watching on your phone. Hit that engagement button if you're watching on your phone. And you run them likes up for your dog. We had 207 likes. Can we get to 300 done? Just by hitting that like button. Let me know you're checking in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, scores 14-12. Halftime checking in right now. We'll be back in a second. All right. And he just say 6'7"?
Here we go. Colts taking on the Texans. The
There
torch
we
being
go.
passed from Phillip
Let me know if y'all can hear that.
Riley Leonard, Nate. Third snap of the day for Leonard. What's he going to do? Little pump fake it down the field to Alec Pierce. 66-yard touchdown pass, wide open. What's he going to do after? Let's flick this ball to his parents. Nice throw right there. Nice throw. Moment, sharing it with his family. Congrats to the Leonard family. But C.J. Stroud, I think he was trying to hand this ball off and didn't execute the handoff, but takes it himself. Scrambles in right now. Houston is on top in this game, 20-17. Falcons and the Saints in Atlanta, and Kirk Cousins, he's got all day right here. Look at that pocket. Beautiful protection from the offensive line. Finds Drake London in the back of the end zone for the wide open 15-yard touchdown pass. Tyler Shuck gets it back in his hands. He's going to do a little play action, take it. Use his athleticism. Beautiful little run right there into the end zone. Right now, Falcons on top, 10-7.
All right, we have an NFC North matchup, Packers, Vikings, and it is C.J. Ham with the 1-yard run right now. J.J. McCarthy, a 13 for 22, 144. And here is your AFC playoff picture. All right, so Denver trying to hold on to that 1 seed throughout. Jacksonville, if they win, at the worst, they are 3 seed. If Houston loses, they can fall to the 7.
All right, let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture. Seattle, with that win last night, clinched the first round bye and the 1 seed. And now, right now, Tampa and Carolina, they're white knuckling watching this one. The Falcons and the and the New Orleans Saints. If New Orleans wins or ties, Tampa is in. Falcons win, Carolina's in. I know they're watching right now.
Yeah, you're right about that. Go ahead, Coach.
I was going to say this. J.J. McCarthy, we've seen some of the ups and downs with him, and we saw some of the wild throws at times. But then you also see the accuracy. You see the pinpoint precision that he has. His mobility is there. So I think you're looking forward to the next year. You're seeing some signs that you can work with, I think, if you're sitting there as Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, well, another J.J., I'm looking at Justin Jefferson. You know, I can't help but to think, what it's going to be like when he gets a quarterback, whether it's J.J. McCarthy, building towards being a more consistent quarterback or somebody else in the near future. But I would love to see that type of talent in the postseason. I know last year it was just a unique blend between Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson, but J.J. McCarthy showing some good signs. I just feel like at times he tends to do a little bit too much.
Hey, you'd like to see everything calm down, just
quiet
a little
down
bit,
the
whether it's the footwork, the mechanics up top, you like everything a little bit more calm. Even the decision making, just a little bit more consistency there. Jacksonville has come out ready to play today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, appreciate y'all joining in. It's the biggest dog chickens to the city and the place to be, coming to see you live and direct. Shouts out to everybody checking in out there, wherever you're checking in from. If you haven't hit that button yet to become a member, what you're waiting on is in the top of the screen right now. You can hit that button to become a member of the channel right now. Coach Prime making his presence felt, doing this thing in the transfer portal. Right now, we'll be updating you guys with each and everything that's going on from that perspective. All right. Till then, I got some things to share with you guys. So just bear with me on that. Oh, nah.
Me and contenders ain't got no relation. So what you win if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the will.
Man, I'm gonna say this, dog.
Pressure you should feel. I was Bill's tower.
I know some people think that Shedeur should get out of Cleveland. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Should Shedeur get out of Cleveland? Can he be successful in Cleveland? Can Shedeur Sanders be successful in Cleveland? I'm asking you guys out there in the chat. Uncle Neely and myself had that discussion already. I'm gonna go and say that yes, under certain conditions, he could be successful in Cleveland. That's if they're not trying to sabotage him. That's if they're not going against him constantly. That's if they give him pieces around him. The word is that Stefanski will be out after the season. They're going to keep the GM. We'll see how that plays out. With the GM on the ones, he's the one that made the pick for all these rookies. So I think if they keep the GM, bring in another motivated, developing type coach who has some sense, and then they build around Shedeur Sanders, starting with that left tackle position, offensive line, period. We had like 10 different combinations of offensive lines that the Browns have put out there this season to protect their quarterback. You feel me? You gotta solidify that, man. At the offensive line position, I'm going left tackle first. Give me Spencer Fandor or give me Big Proctor out of Alabama, although I didn't like the game that Proctor played this past week in Alabama. Give me Big Spencer Fandor then, the left tackle, or give me Big Francis Mauigoa from Miami, the right tackle. Either way, I'm improving that offensive line. Then I need to go find me some veterans that want to protect Shedeur Sanders. There's somebody out there, as far as offensive linemen, that's going to be upcoming free agents this season that want to protect Shedeur Sanders, dog. And that's what you got to have in offensive linemen. Guys that want to be there to protect the quarterback. If you have offensive linemen that feel like they're just assigned to block, like you have some offensive linemen who really want to be wide receivers. You ever see a big guy on the basketball court and he should be down low, but he want to go out there and shoot threes? He want to dribble between his legs, and you guard him. You like, all right, as long as he's down there trying to dunk on me, because he could be dunking on me, but he want to shoot threes. You feel me? As long as it ain't that situation, dog. Because you got to have big guys that want to be big guys. You got to have offensive linemen that want to be offensive linemen, not offensive linemen that's like, man, I wish I could be. I could be catching touchdown passes, something like that. Now, something crazy, right? Come on, man. Hold up. Beloved, I'm on Lobster Crypto. I put my address in there. You asked for it the whole time. Put my address in there. You haven't sent anything yet, so I don't know what else to do for you. You want me to join another one? I'm not going to do that. But back to Shedeur Sanders. Yes. Can he be successful in Cleveland? I think so. With another successful draft, with the veteran players in the league that I think will want to come play for him, that want to see him successful, I think it's going to happen. It's a no-brainer. And as long as they don't mess it up, he will be fine. He will be fine. He will resurrect the Cleveland Browns, I think. I got to stop reading some of these comments that's throwing me off my square. There you go. PayPal. Whoever just asked me for PayPal, scan that QR code right there for PayPal, and you can donate to the channel and to myself just like that by scanning that QR code. Do that for your dog. Let's see if I can share some of these with you guys. Oh, I like that picture right there. It's perfect timing for Myles Garrett to get the NFL sack rate. Perfect time. Stay shy. Somebody said she go vote, put a poll up, braids or fro. Oh man, yo, wow. This is about to be a footnote. Come on, Joe. Let Miles give you a hug. All right. Let me read some comments now. Add Chico Cleveland tight end to go along with Fanta. Hey, I'm blocking them catching passes then, Danny. You feel me? I'm blocking them catching passes. Last time he tried to go to Judy, he didn't even put his hands up. That's what I said. The commentator said the same thing. I said it too. How are you going to go out there? You're a receiver, dog. You don't even try to put your hands up to keep the defender from catching the pass. That's why I used to put 98% on the back of my pants so my quarterback can see, hey, man, I used to, 98% chance there's going to be a catch or, at the worst, an incompletion. It's not going to be an interception. Because I'm not just going to go and watch the ball go by me. I'm going to try to knock it down or play DB against the defender. Not let him catch the ball, man. It's like some of these wide receivers don't even care, man. They don't really want to. They don't like what you doing. You can't be out there wanting to catch passes for real. Like, aren't there incentives of catching balls for y'all, man? Like, catch the pass, man. What are we doing? Damn shame. All right, we'll get back to the ball game, back to the broadcast for y'all in the chat out there. So I could be that wily veteran to set the standard. You said it from the sideline. You gotta do your boy solid. Just get. While you don't have to sign up for anything, it just works. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. If you go and you purchase the Nafulu token, check out Nafulu token on there. NAFU is the purchase that coin right there. Nafulu token. Purchase that coin right there and run the numbers up. There's Shedeur Sanders handing it off. It's gonna be Corley, the wide receiver on the jet sweep. Down to the 40-yard line. All right, stats. Full box score for this ball game so far in the first half. Shedeur Sanders, 5 of 10, 48 yards. Joe Burrow, 14 of 19, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Bengals also had a fumble return for a touchdown, which puts the score to 14-12. Appreciate that, didn't Danny? Well, you must have been doing some unsafe stuff, beloved. You can either hit me on Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. Or Apple Pay if you want to direct it to me. But other than that, no, I can't mess with me. Thank you, Gary Sanders. And get you a Cash App. That's all you got to do. It's not Malefulu token. It's right there in the thing. It's spelled Nafulu token, dog. Raheem Sanders stopped behind the line of scrimmage, nothing doing on third down. That's going to bring up fourth down. TJ Slayton, the big fella, on the stop. And a host of other Bengals just tried to run the simple zone handoff across the face right there. They're going for it on fourth down now with 13-20 in the third quarter. They're going to be aggressive. Big formation. Shedeur Sanders under center. There's this jet sweep to Jerry Jeudy. He fumbles it, but he keeps it. Nearly lost it, but a jet sweep to Jerry Jeudy. Handoffs from Shedeur to Jeudy. Wasn't clean, but Jeudy finds a way to keep it. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Jeudy regains it, gets his head down, picks up the first down. Let's go. 3 first downs for the Browns so far. There's the snap. Shedeur Sanders handing it off. Raheem Rocket Sanders breaking a tackle. First down pickup, gain of 14 yards for Raheem Sanders. Axe Hill on the stop. Raheem Rocket Sanders. One cut. Put his foot in the ground and get upfield, dog. put his foot in the ground and get upfield for Coach Cleveland in Cleveland. Appreciate you, then Danny, for the $2 super chat. Yes, sir, with the bless, sir. Bro, I already liked the video with all 100 of my burner accounts. I appreciate you. Run them numbers up then with your burner account. Let's see if you really run them numbers up. Shedeur Sanders, play action, looking down the field, loading up, throwing deep down the field, way downtown. Bang on him, Shedeur Sanders. Oh, my God. You had it, Cornella. Number 87, wearing my number 2, Canella, the big tight end who they came over from the practice squad. Shedeur Sanders drops that thing in there. Canella hits his hands, but he drops it. Oh! Harold Fanning Jr. on the Joker would have definitely caught that pass. Beautiful throw by Shedeur Sanders as he takes a lick from the big defender from the Bengals. Falls down to the ground. I'm talking about that ball could have been anywhere else. Perfect pass from Shedeur Sanders. Dropped by the receiver. Handoff now to Raheem Rocket Sanders. Falling forward. 5-yard pickup, maybe. 11:45 on the clock. Beautiful throw. Dang. Gotta catch that big fella. Boy, you could have made you some money right there, dog. Coming off the practice squad, getting downfield, making a big catch like that. You don't make that catch, now they saying you just a practice squad player. Damn. Appreciate you, Danny, man. You making it worthwhile, trying to make it worthwhile for us, man. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member also of the channel. There's Sanders complete to Cedric Tillman. He's going to go out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Had a great game last week. This week, he's trying to step up also. Cedric Heavy Feet Tillman. Good job. Coming out now with a whole nother focus in this second half so far for this Browns offense. Already 55 yards on this drive so far. Only 48 total yards passing in the first half for Shedeur Sanders. First and goal now. 10:37 on the clock. 6 rushes, 2 passes on this drive. Sanders looking, throwing to the outside to Corley in the flat. He's going to be hit at the 10, falling forward to the 9 or the 8-yard line. Positive gain. That's going to be second and goal. That would have been a huge play. Let's see if Shedeur can bounce back once again and make a big play now. Second and goal. Let's go play action right here. I'm probably going to run it, though. I would like a play action for Shedeur. Put it in his hands. See what you got at the quarterback position. They're going to hand it off to Sanders. Rocket Sanders breaking the tackle, getting inside the 5-yard line, maybe right at the 4.5. Gain of 4. DJ Hill brings him down. BJ Hill, the former Giant back in the day. Big BJ. And the battle of OHIO. 7 rushes, 3 passes, 60 yards, 5 minutes and counting on this drive for the Browns. 9:20 and running on the clock. Third quarter, third and goal. Shedeur Sanders shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. 4-man rush looked like for the Bengals, but it's going to be a timeout or a penalty call now. Flag on the play, delay a game. Unbelievable. 5-yard penalty. That's going to take them back from the 5-yard line to the 10. I don't understand why they do that. Sign up, man. Get you a lobster account, man. You need it. So you got everything else. You might as well get you a lobster account. You definitely would have caught that pass, Chico, especially from the couch then, Danny. I definitely would have caught it. You saw my highlights, though. You definitely know I would have caught that thing. Let's go, Shedeur. Jerry Jeudy at the top of the screen, 1-on-1. Sanders, blitz, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to be hit. Tried to evade the pressure. Ooh, the rookie from South Carolina on a sack. Shedeur saw the pressure coming. Demetrius Knight. Shedeur saw the pressure. They only brought 4, but they wrapped from underneath, from outside to inside, and he saw he had trouble last series on that, got sacked. And now he just take care of the ball, take the sack. Going to get 3 points right here from Andre Smith. 4th sack of the day on Shedeur. Andre Smith. There's the field goal attempt. It's going to be good. Damn, I should have bet on Andre Smith to kick 2 or 3 field goals. 7-minute drive for the Browns. 3 points at the end of the day. Let me know what y'all think. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We got a link at some point, bro. Trying to send a blessing to your way. Hey, that's the only way you can send it? I don't know what else to do for you, big dog. I'm not on any of those other apps. I'm on Coinbase. If you want a Coinbase account, do that. Hey, 11,000 viewers. Can we run them likes up? Can we run them likes up? As a matter of fact, I'm going to start a whole nother stream. I need some better vibes. For the new year, 2026, Sacktown headed to CUO now. In the building, my dog AG Mo 150. I hope that's how you pronounce it. AG Mo 150. It could be AGMO. That could stand for something. All gang money option. Or it could be AGM 0150. Right? Which one is it? Let me know. Big Dog Chico right here bringing you the live stream of the game, play-by-play, best I can. We've been on for 1:42. I'm going to end this stream for the first half and go in for part 2 in a second. Y'all know how I do it. This is Big Dog Chico. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and everything else. And we shall be back after this, the rest of the game. All right? Level up. Yeah. Right, 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 right.